everyone, I'm Manda and I'm gonna try this vlog thing. I'm out and about doing some shopping today, might get some books, might not, who knows. But I thought I would start this vlog now since I'm actually out of my house, and that's rare. And yeah, I'm gonna go do some shopping. If I buy anything, I'll show you what I buy, but let's go shopping. I'm probably not going to vlog because I feel weird even vlogging in the car. There's people around and they can see me. I mean, I don't think there's anyone out and about right now, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go shopping and we'll see what happens from there. Shopping trip successful. It was really hot in there. You'll have seen some footage. I'll do a haul when I get home, but I just want to do like a really quick food thing, which is weird because I don't ever do that, but hold please. If you live in Australia and have a gluten-free donuts near you, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I don't get them often because I don't come to this shopping centre often, but they are so good. So good. Love them. Not sponsored, obviously, but 10 out of 10 would recommend. Another random thing, I have this like Joe Jonas thing in my car, and it usually kind of sits this level from my eye line. And the amount of times that I have gone to drive out of a car park and thought there was a person in front of my car. Look, I love this thing. I would never run you over, Joe Jonas, I promise. Okay, I'm back from shopping. So this is what I got. Did buy some books and some other things. In the spirit of this channel not being solely book focused, as I was saying, in the spirit of this channel not being solely book focused, I will show you everything that I got. I'm gonna put this bag up here so the cat stops trying to get into it. Start with the not book things and then I'll end with the book thing. I went to Big W and got this really nice bag because I forgot to take my bags with me. This bag is a little bit random. It's not all from Big W, I just realized looking in the bag. So where am I going to put this? I don't have enough room for this. Okay, so I guess firstly is the stuff that I got from Myers. They were having their Black Friday sales, I think, or their pre-Black Friday, I don't know. But I seen these platters and I don't need these, but they were so pretty. So I got a couple of platters from Maxwell Williams. Looky, look how pretty. So I got that one, which is just the oblong platter, and then this one, which is the dip platter. I'm gonna drop this bag. I loved this kit. So this Poppy Love, they had like a ton of stuff in this kit, like this kit. This sort of, I cannot think of the word, collection. They had a lot of stuff in this collection. It was like all of this purple stuff as well. I wish they had that one there, but I couldn't. I don't need those. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I have those. And then I bought some pajamas. So the first one is this Ratatouille Paris, France nightie. I love me a nightie, especially because it's getting hot here. And then I got this one. This one is Barbie and has, whipped myself in the face. This on the back. What does it say? In the dream life. Which I actually say a lot, living the dream. And then I couldn't go past this SpongeBob one because it was just so cute. This one's quite a thick though. These other ones are nice and soft, but this one's a bit thick, but that is okay. I love this, so I cannot wait to wear those. And then is the stuff in this bag that the cat was trying to get into. I'm just going to take it all out so I don't have to, you don't have to listen to the bag. Firstly, I went to JB Hi-Fi and I got a new PlayStation game. So I got Horizon Legends Lego because I love me some Lego games. I've obviously not tried this one because I just got it today. But if you love a Lego game, I 10 out of 10 would recommend the Jurassic World Lego. I think it's Jurassic World, I can't remember. It's so good. I love a Lego game, so I'm excited to give this one a go. And then I went to EB Games and got this board game Selfish, the Dungeon Edition. I love me a board game, so I picked this one up. It sounds really fun. It's one where you and your fellow heroes have been imprisoned in a dark lair of the Dungeon Lord. Then you have to seek freedom with your torch's light, or you'll be lost to the eternal darkness. So basically you're trying to get out of the dungeon as fast as you can if your light goes out. It sounded like if your light goes out you become one of the people that chases the other people that are playing, and it just sounded really, really fun, so I picked this one up. And then last but not least, I went to QBD. I went to pick up a couple of books in the forever quest of trying to find something that I am really, really interested to read. So I picked up two. So first I got Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I only ever read the first book in the Darkest Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, and I didn't love that one, but I've heard nothing but good things about this one, and I think this one's vampires, so I thought I would pick it up and give it a go and hope that I love it as well. And then I also got The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. I loved The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, so I wanted to give this one a go and hope that it is just as cute. And this is not a sticker, and we hate that, but that's fine. So yeah, that was my quick little haul. I think what I'm going to do this afternoon is maybe play around with my DJ controller a little bit, and perhaps, who knows where the afternoon will take me. I'm off from work for a couple of days, so the world is my oyster. I'm probably about to call myself out right here, but I was just looking at my stats for my music listening. So this is my last FM profile, and I was curious at when this Jonas Brothers obsession kicked off this year, because it's new and I've always loved the Jonas Brothers, but just at some point during the year when they started the Greetings from Your Hometown tour, I became even more obsessed. So 1st of July I had 1,406 listens to the Jonas Brothers. So if I snap this to today, I'm now at 3,218 listens. I mean, maybe I like the Jonas Brothers, but I say with my Jonas Brothers tattoo and my Jonas Brothers shirt, and that, and all of those being Jonas Brothers, and that, and no shame whatsoever, living my best life. I'm having a play with my DJ stuff. I thought I would share a little bit. I'm not going to show much so I don't get copyrighted, but I'll see if I can show the part where I do the mix and whether it's shit or not. So I'm mixing in a mix that was done by Ben Rainey with a mix of Sucker that's Robert Raya that I found on SoundCloud. So let's see how it sounds. It's very hard to get an angle that is both my face and this, so just excuse this while you're... I can't do that. I'm trying. I tried. Maybe if I go a little higher? No, I could just sit hunched. Anyway, let's go. Let's put everything back where it needs to be. I figured out how to make the camera higher, but I think this is still not going to work. But whatever, it is what it is. So let's let's do this thing. I've tried it a few times on different loops and I don't like it. So let's try again. Go. Nope, we're gonna turn faders up. And I think I like that one better, but I don't know, maybe it's what I'm mixing it into. Maybe I need to try something else. Let's try a different song to mix. Okay, I think what my problem was is I was mixing the wrong keys because I read it wrong. So I've picked a different song. We're gonna give that one a go. I don't think I'm gonna love this one either because of how it ends, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna move the camera down a bit. I think that one was better than the previous one. That's what I'm gonna go with for today. The first mix, because I didn't say what it was, the one that I swapped to was another Ben Rainey mix that he shared on SoundCloud. So yeah, that was fun. I think I'm starting to get the hang of beat matching. I'm not great at it, but I'm getting there and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So I just tried to film this whole thing and didn't have a camera recording. Anyway, I'm going to film it again and go from there. Basically, I just got home from work and I had to pick up a pre-order on the way home, and I picked up a new board game, and I have a couple of parcels to unbox, although they're now open because I thought I was filming. But anyway, I'll show you what I got. So to start off with, the thing that I pre-ordered is the Sims board game. I genuinely don't remember pre-ordering this, but I do remember reading about it. Oh my god, Hamilton. What are you looking for? Anyway, we're going to keep going with Hamilton there. So this is the Sims board game. I love the Sims computer game. I've been playing it since it came out, which I believe was like 25 years ago. I think they just had their 25th anniversary. So I picked this one up. I have no idea what the board game is like, if it's going to be any good, but I wanted to get it because I love the Sims. So I did. So I pre-ordered this one. So then while I was there, I picked up this one. This is Telestrations. Oh, there's another cat coming. This is a game where, so it's for 4 to 12 players, and this is a game where you have to, or somebody draws a picture and then the next person has to guess what that picture is, and then the next person has to draw a picture based on that guess, and so forth until you get to the end. I imagine it's just really, really funny. So yeah, it seems like it would be really funny to see what pictures are going to end up at the end, and yeah, I just thought it would be a really funny game to get, not for you. And the couple of other things that I got are parcels. So I have opened the boxes because, as I previously mentioned, I didn't click record. Anyway, we're going to move on from it. If I can open this. So this one is makeup, because I've seen Dominic, who is one of the MAC makeup artists, and he is one of the judges on Glow Up, which is on Netflix. He shared one of these products. So it is MAC. So firstly, this is the first thing that he didn't share, but I've seen it online and I wanted to grab it. And it is one of the MAC Dazzle Sticks. So it is like a eyeshadow thing. I have been wearing something similar to this to work, which is like I think it's Tarte or Too Faced. I can't remember the brand, but it's just like I'll show you. It's like a little stick that you just draw on. Can we even see that? You can't see that at all. But yeah, this one is just like a goldy color. Does it say on it what color it is? So this is the eyeshadow stick gold stud. So I just like putting these on because I just put like a nice bit of subtle glitter on the eye, and I love me some glitter. So anyway, I can get some glitter into my everyday face. The reason I placed the order was for this, which is what Dominic was showing on his what Dominic shared on his Instagram. So this is a lip kit, like Christmas, one of the Christmas kits that they bring out that was based on Velvet Teddy. It's a box in a box. So I've probably already ruined the drama because I took the packaging out before, but look how cool this box is. So it comes with 4 lip products. So I'll show you what the lip products are. Firstly is this one here. So this is, if I put the box up the right way, this is one of the Squirt Plumping lip glosses. So these are the kits they brought out. You can't really twist them too much, otherwise too much product will come out because they're quite if you put too much product out, you'll just ruin the product. I remember a lot of the beauty people, when these first came out with the other colors, twisting them too much, and then too much product was coming out. So you can't twist them too much. It's like 1 or 2 twists. But this is in the color Naughty Teddy. I love these plumping lip glosses. They're really, really nice. So that is the color there. It is really, really pretty, and I can't wait to wear that one. The next one is one of the lipsticks. So this is a Maximal Sleek Satin Lip Gloss, and this is in the color, is it Satin Teddy? Satin Teddy. This one is just slightly more brown, I think, than that previous one, and a little bit more matte, obviously, but it's still got a nice shine to it. Then we have one of the sticks. So this is a Powder Kiss Velvet Blur Slim Stick Lipstick. That was a mouthful. And this is in Edgy Teddy. And so this one is, again, similar because they're obviously based on Velvet Teddy. So that one's there. This one is obviously the most matte of all of them. It's probably slightly on the browner side. And then finally is the lip gloss. So this is the Lip Gloss Air Non-Sticky Lip Gloss in Shiny Teddy. I love the smell of MAC lip products. It's just so nice. And that's that one there. I love these colors. So I love Velvet Teddy. Put this on. I loved Velvet Teddy. So when I seen Dominic share this, I'm like, I needed it because I love these types of colors. It's just like, it's like not a nude, but it's just like a nice everyday lip color. And yeah, so I had to get that. I'm excited that it came quickly. And then finally is a book. Again, I've ripped the package, so ruined that magic. But anyway, this was something that I pre-ordered, and it is, it is Brimstone by Carrie Hart. This is book 2 in the Quicksilver series. I'm not going to tell you what this one is about because it's obviously a sequel, so it follows Sarah Spain. That's the person I can never remember her name of. And Kingfisher. I think Kingfisher is a fairy, question mark. I think he's a fairy. I don't quite remember. But I liked Quicksilver. It's not my favorite romantasy that I've read, but I liked it enough that I would continue on with the sequel, so I obviously pre-ordered it. I wish the covers matched because the covers do not match. Where's Quicksilver? So this is the cover that I have of Quicksilver, and then this is the cover that they've brought out. They did re-release this in these types of covers, but I kind of like this cover. Like, I don't know. I like the butterflies. I like that it's shiny. But anyway, that's fine. They don't match. They're at least the same height, so there's that. But yeah, that was the book that I got. yeah, I'm very excited for that. Still have not read a thing. I think maybe on the weekend I'm going to see Wicked with some friends tomorrow, so maybe I'll talk about that when I get back. But otherwise, I maybe will try and do a bit of a try a chapter thing because I do really want to get back into reading, but I don't know, I just have not been doing it. I have like an afternoon when I get home from work, I like have dinner and then I sit down and just watch like Supernatural usually, or I watch YouTube and just play games on my iPad. I'm not doing anything exciting, but yeah, I need to get back into reading, and I think I just need to try and find a book that's going to spark my interest. So we just got back from Wicked, and yeah, I thought I'd give you the really quick thoughts. I'm just waiting for my computer load because I've just got to do a little bit of work tonight before I can relax for the night. But yeah, it was really, really good. I had never actually seen Wicked the musical, so I never got to see it on stage, but I have read Wicked the book. I read it like over a decade ago though, probably, and I don't remember it in the slightest. But I really liked the movie. I think the singing was really good and all that sort of stuff. I might do a review on it one day, but I think I need to see it again, and maybe I need to see it back to back with the first one because I don't know how much I remember the first movie, if I'm being totally honest. But yeah, it was really, really good. So yeah, and I had a great day out with my friends. It was just really fun. But now I've got a little bit of work to do, and then I'm gonna go and watch Next Level Chef with my parents, and maybe tomorrow I might do a bit of DJing. There's a kitty down there. It's a Hamilton. Hi Hamilton. Yeah, might do a bit of DJ practice, and I might try and film some videos, some short form content for the week, because I need to get back in the habit of that now that I'm filming videos again. Oh, why is that not working? Cool. I'll fix whatever's broken with my work computer. Yeah, I need to get back in the habit of filming content again, so I need to film a bunch of short form content. I need to do that, and I have a review that I did film that I need to have a look at to see if it's worth sharing, because it was a bit chaotic when I was filming it. I went in without a plan, which is how I like to film my videos. I kind of go without a plan because I think I'm just better winging it. That's just, you know, I like to have like a rough idea of what I'm going to talk about, but I don't want to be really deep, if that makes sense. Yeah, that was it. I seen Wicked. It was good. I'd recommend it if you haven't seen it already. Probably watch the first one first though, because you need to do that. But yeah, now I'm going to go do some work and then I'm going to go relax. Excuse the wet hair, I just got out the shower, but I thought in the interest of not being in the same location for the entire video that I would film something sitting here instead of being always in the office. Although I do love my office, it is my favorite place in the house. But I had a thought, and yeah, this is just a little bit of, I guess, brain dump, I suppose. So when I used to film videos like many moons ago when I started, I think I actually started filming in like 2012, I believe. Back then I never used to plan out my content at all. Like I would just be like, today I'm gonna film a haul, and then I would film a haul or whatever it was. So I never ever filmed it, but I never ever filmed it. I never ever planned it. But I think now, because I do work full time now when I didn't back then, I need to be a little bit more on top of what I'm doing. And I had this thought because years ago, like a couple of years ago, I bought a planner that I was going to use for work. So I bought this planner. It's by Aura Estelle. It is still in the packaging. I've never ever opened it because I bought it for work and then I never ever used it for work. So I thought that I might use this to plan my content, which would be great because I am posting across multiple platforms now, which I never did before. So I'm doing more of those long form content videos on YouTube, as well as doing shorts on like TikTok, YouTube and Instagram. And I think I just need to be a little bit more scheduled, I suppose, than I used to be, because I wasn't scheduled at all. I still don't like being overly like planning out what I'm going to say in my videos, if that makes sense. I think I'm just better if I don't plan it. It's the same in person as well. If I've got to give like a presentation or something, I'll have a general gist of what I'm going to say, but I don't want to plan it. I'm better if I wing it. So I think I want to do that. So I'm going to sit down now and try and plan out some content. And I think now that I'm back and I'm doing like multiple different things, and because I've just firmly decided that my channel is not going to be just books, I feel like it's opened up this whole like world of creativity, if that makes sense. Like I just have ideas now, and I didn't years ago. I think that's part of the reason that I stopped, that I just was losing inspiration because I wasn't reading a lot of books and I didn't know what to talk about if it wasn't books. So I think now that I've allowed myself to just be honest that I'm not only going to do books, I'm going to focus on the things that I love, which is almost anything entertainment related. It's just opened up this world to me, and I've got some ideas. So yeah, and I just posted a movie review today for the Very Jonas Christmas movie, and I actually really enjoyed doing that, which is funny because I don't watch a lot of movies either, but I enjoyed filming that review and I enjoyed editing it. So I think I want to try and do some more of that. I might stick to things on like streaming content and that sort of stuff, just for now, because it's just going to be easier to access movies that way. But yeah, so I'm going to sit down and try and plan out some content so I can be ready for bulk filming, because I'm going to have to bulk film some videos. I didn't end up DJing a lot more today. I did film a quick short video that I'll post soon for my DJing for day 5, learning how to DJ, but I didn't DJ a lot today. I just didn't. I had a little bit of work again that I needed to do today, which didn't take long. It took like 5 minutes, but still I did that, and then I just wanted to chill. So yeah, I'm gonna crack this bad boy open. So this was an undated planner, which is why I was able to buy it years ago and can use it now. I'm gonna crack this bad boy open, try and start planning out some content, so I can bulk fill some content, probably one day after work this week. But yeah, thought I'd just pop in and be like, yes, I do have different locations in my house. I just tend to always be in the office because it's just the furthest away from everybody else in the house as well, so it's just the best place to film. But yeah, this is just a little rambly clip, I guess. So I got a new camera. So I seen this camera on sale for the Black Friday sales. It is the Djing Osmo Pocket 3, and I thought I would treat myself, because why not? I love me a new camera, and since I've come back filming, I've been filming on my phone or on my webcam, and they've both been doing a good job, but I do love me some really good quality video footage, so hopefully that's what this is. It had some great reviews, this camera, and my favorite thing that it does is that you can connect it to your phone, so you can like have like a bit of a monitor so you can see things, and it also does the thing where, I'll turn it on, where it'll track your face, so if I move, it moves with you, and that is so cool. I also put up, if I move this way, I put up a new picture yesterday. Let me turn the facial tracking off. How do I turn it off? Off? Oh, did it. So I put up a new poster today of the Jonas Brothers, because why wouldn't I? Because, you know, I obviously love me some Jonas Brothers. So yeah, I just wanted to pop in, do a really quick clip, because I wanted to see what this footage was going to look like. It's looking promising. I mean, I'll probably still use my phone and my webcam occasionally, just because it's easy to whip those out. This also came with some microphones, or a microphone at the very least. So it came with one little microphone, but I'm obviously not using that at the moment, so I'll have to see what that is like. But yeah, I'm excited. I love a new camera. I love a new toy, and I love the little gimbal thing. That's so cool. I'm excited to, I don't know what else I'm going to film with it, but I'm excited to film stuff anyway. So it is Saturday, and just to be really fun, I filmed this entire clip on slow-mo. So, and then because I didn't realize what it was, I accidentally deleted it. So that was fun. So I'm re-recording it. I don't remember what I said in the other clip. Basically, I did some DJing today, and I have some footage of that that I shared. I was just playing around, so I was playing around with a tutorial of someone called Off the Rack Jack that I follow on TikTok, and I wanted to follow one of his tutorials, and it was a couple of songs, so Without Me by Eminem and Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. I initially was going to start using the songs on Spotify, but I ended up buying them on Beatport. I don't know. I don't remember what is in that other footage that I actually was able to save. But anyway, here's some clips of me DJing. Okay, so because I've switched to a webcam type thing for this, I've had to plug in this microphone. I don't know if it's going to be able to hear the music well, but we'll try it out, and if the footage is crap, then no one will ever see it, and it's like it never happened. I need to queue up Without Me, which I already have, and then Billie Jean into the second deck, and then I think I have to find the choruses, so hold please while I do that. I don't want to show too much of the audio because again I'll get copyrighted. So I've just realised watching this footage back that I didn't press record more than once, so some of the footage doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I'm just going to explain what I'm doing, and then I'll go back to the footage. So basically I've opened Rekordbox, which is the DJ footage that I use, DJ software that I use with my controller, and I'm trying to follow the tutorial by Off the Rack Jack, which I think I said just before, and it is to mix Without Me and by Eminem and Billie Jean by Michael Jackson together. And to do this mix it uses stems, which it just, if anybody isn't familiar, a stem is like, I don't know the technical way to describe it, but basically you can split the drums, the instruments, and the voice into 3 separate stems. And then the aim of this mix is to remove the drums and the instrument stems and just have Eminem's vocals playing over Billie Jean. And I was initially trying to do the mix using Spotify, because through Rekordbox you can stream music through Spotify if you have a premium subscription, and I was trying to do it that way, but when you stream through Spotify on Rekordbox you can't remove the stems, and I couldn't get it to sound good. So yeah, in the next clip I start telling you that I ended up going to buy Without Me on Beatport, and then I ended up doing the same thing a bit later for Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, because I wanted the stems, and I want to be able to try the tutorial properly, and I wanted it to sound good. So anyway, now we'll go back to what I was saying in the other clip, and hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. So classic me, didn't press record and just did a whole thing anyway. You missed the microphone falling over on me, but I didn't press record. So yeah, what I was saying is I ended up going to buy the Without Me version on Beatport because I couldn't use stems when you're streaming from Spotify, and I just couldn't get it to sound any good when I couldn't use stems, and that was the whole point of this tutorial, is to be able to use stems and blah 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 blah. You probably don't care, but anyway, that's why I did that. So yeah, now I'm going to try and do the mix. I haven't tried doing this properly yet. I thankfully realised before I started trying to do the mix that I wasn't actually recording anything. But yeah, let me have a go and see what I can do, if I can make it sound any good. And yeah, I'm going to try and push the microphone this way to see if it will pick up the sound, and if it doesn't, then I won't use this footage and no one will ever see it. Well, that did not sound good at all. So, cool. Maybe I'll practice before I try again. Okay, so I've had a bit of a practice, and I think it's sounding okay, so I'm going to have another go. The thing that I'm struggling with is because I haven't set up anywhere on my controller to turn the stems off, so like the drums and the instruments, so I have to use my mouse on Rekordbox, and yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really want to set up stems on my controller at the moment, so I'm doing it this way. But yeah, let's have a go and see if I can do it, and maybe I can get the stems off a bit faster this time. Let's see how we go. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Rewind. Start again. Ooh, that was better. Okay, that one was way better. That one was way better. And it sounds really cool. The only thing is, like, I don't know if it's just me, but the vocal stems don't sound the greatest. But that's okay. It is what it is. I'm just having a bit of fun at home. But that was fun. I like that. That sounds kind of fire. Anyway, I'm going to keep playing around. And if I do anything cool, I'll film it. But otherwise, yay, this is fun. Hello, it's Sunday. I was going to wrap this vlog up today, or I am going to wrap this vlog up today. But I am just sitting in my office where I've probably filmed every clip. Because I'm waiting for Mike DeLisa, who is the DJ that opens for the Jonas Brothers on their tour. He usually goes live on TikTok and live streams his first set, and he usually goes on at 6:45 the time wherever they're doing the show, so it should be about like half hour away, a little bit less than that. So I'm waiting for that. So I thought while I was sitting here waiting, I might actually try and pick a book to read. So I'm going to do a bit of a try a chapter thing. I want to try a chapter of Dungeon Crawler Carl because I have the first book of that, but I also have set up a wheel for all of the books I have. That's just a white blur, so that's fun. And I'm gonna do 2, and then I'll try a chapter of each of the 3 books and see if one of the 3 pique my interest. I'm gonna zoom out of that because it was weird when I tested it. I'm gonna give myself a couple of vetoes because, you know, I'm more of a mood reader in general. But yeah, let's do the first spin and see what comes out. I do have all my series on here too, so if it is like book whatever in a series that I haven't caught up on, then maybe I'll try the earlier book. I don't know how I'll deal with that yet, but let's see what happens first. So we'll spin for the first book, and it is, okay, it's Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I don't know where that is on my shelf, but I'll find them. And then we'll spin one more time. Da, da, da. Come on. And it is, oh, Murder of Crows. I can't remember who that's by. Let's go find the books. I think Murder of the Crows might be the second book in the series, but I think the first one is written in red, potentially. But yeah, let's go find the books. Coming over to my shelves. It'd be nice if they were all together, but this one here is Dungeon Crawler Carl. Murder of Crows is Lord knows where. This might take a while. So I probably haven't talked about my shelves, but they're kind of in like some sort of order. So like romantasy, fantasy, sci-fi, Stephen King horror, general fiction, non-fiction, romances here. Where have I put these books though? Maybe I'll just sit this up here for a second. Oh, there it is. Murder of Crows is the second book. Book 1 is this one, written in red. So I have no idea what section I put Yellowface in, so that's fun. That doesn't fit on that shelf. Cool. There it is, behind some candles. Cool. Yellow face. Alright, I am going to have a read the first chapter of each of these and see if one of them captures my interest. Yeah, I'll check in after the first chapter of each and let you know how it goes. So I just finished the first chapter of Yellowface by Rebecca Kwong. I liked this. So this first chapter, you meet the main character, June Haywood. Literally forgot what I was saying while I was saying it. The first chapter, you meet the main character, June Haywood, and Athena Liu. So Athena is an author, and she became quite a really big best-selling author, and she did so really quickly in her life. And in this first chapter you find out that she has just had a deal with Netflix, and Athena and June are out celebrating that Athena has just got this big Netflix deal. And I mean, I feel like it's in the synopsis of the book, but the first chapter makes it incredibly obvious that June is like really, really jealous of Athena. She says it herself multiple times that she's jealous of her success because June is also trying to be a writer, but she's not finding the same success that Athena is. And yeah, she's just really jealous. And then at the end of this chapter, they go to Athena's house to celebrate, and Athena dies. She unfortunately chokes eating a pancake, and she dies. And the very last word of the chapter is that June has taken Athena's last manuscript. So the last book that Athena has written, nobody has read this manuscript yet from Athena's team or in her life, so June takes it. And I'm pretty sure the premise of this book is that June releases the book. I'm not really sure, but the first chapter was interesting, and I would definitely be interested to read along. Yeah, I'd probably, if I wanted to give it like an interest rating, what would I say? I would give it like a solid 7 or 8 out of 10 for interest's sake. So yeah, the first chapter of this one was good. So yeah, I will have a read of the first chapters of some of the other books now and see how I feel about those. And yeah, I'll come back. So next we might, just because it happens to be the next one on the pile, give the first chapter of Dungeon Crawler Carl a go. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this, so I'm kind of hoping that this one wins in interest factor way, but I do want to read what interests me the most, if that makes sense. So if this isn't the most interesting, then it's not going to win, is it? So yeah, I'll give this one a go, and then I'll come back and let you know my thoughts. Finished the first chapter of Dungeon Crawler Carl. So this one, I've turned the lights off in the room, so hopefully I'm not too dark. But this one is a really short chapter, so there's only about 10 pages in this one. So you meet Carl, who is just in bed at the time during this chapter, and then it's really a really brief intro. So you meet Carl. He tells you really quickly about his life, as in what he used to do. He used to be in the military, and then he has with him Princess Donut, who is a Persian cat, and that's his ex-girlfriend's cat. And then you find out why she is now his ex-girlfriend. Princess Donut decides to get out of the house, which is the first time she's ever done. She jumps out the window, and then Carl has to try and coax her back inside, or trying to help her back inside because she wants back inside, but she can't seem to figure it out because cats are like that sometimes IRL. So then Carl goes outside to try and bring Princess Donut inside, and then basically something happens, and then everybody that's inside at this particular time, I think it's like all of the buildings flatten. Anyway, but everybody that is inside at the time, they all die. So anyone that's outside is fine, but anyone inside, they all die. And then basically they get this like announcement, and it is explaining that everybody that has survived can take part in the world dungeon, or the level 18, the 18 level world dungeon, which is, I guess, are they aliens? I'm not really sure who, but it says that humans can take part, any surviving humans can take part in the 18 level world dungeon if they so choose, and they can also choose not to. If they decide not to, then that's fine. They can just try and live off of the land, but they'll have to try and forage for their own resources of whatever is left after this alien race, question mark, whoever, gets the resources back that's owed to them. Or you can go into the level 18 dungeon and try and win your own resources back. So then the game, so it's winter wherever Carl is. He's outside, it's freezing, he wants to go somewhere warm. He sees one of these dungeon gates open up, and he decides it's warm, so he's going to go running for that gate. And that's where the first chapter ends. So yeah, this one sounds really, really interesting. I definitely wanted to keep on reading. So I would rate this slightly higher than Yellowface, although I did really enjoy Yellowface. It is getting late now. I did take some time off to do something else for a couple of hours. So I don't know if I will read another chapter or the first chapter of Written in Red. I did have a look of it, and it's such a big first chapter. I read like the world like introduction in Written in Red, so it was just like a page, and it was basically talking about how there are humans, and then there are the others, and the others will eat humans sometimes, but there is this particular part of the world where humans and the others have come to an agreement that if humans stay in this particular area, then the others will leave them alone, but the others have a lot of control of resources and blah 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 blah. It was a really quick bit that I read. It sounded interesting, but I don't think it was going to capture my attention as much as these other two. So I think I'm probably going to pick from these other two. And to be honest, I'm going to pick Dungeon Crawler Carl. I really want to keep reading this. So I am going to read Dungeon Crawler Carl. But if you want to hear my thoughts on that, you're probably going to have to watch my next vlog, because this vlog is already over 40 minutes long, and that's a long vlog. So I am going to be wrapping this vlog up now. I know it was probably all over the place. I really probably didn't do anything in this vlog, but anyway, that's how my vlogs go. But yeah, that is it. If you have any other books that you would recommend that I check out, because again, I don't know what I'm reading or what I want to read, any books you want me to read, any music, anything that you think that I should watch, recommend it all down below. Otherwise, leave me a love heart emoji. Why not? But yeah, thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!